Hi, Beverly. Hi, Jill. Thank you. Actually, picked that up at a garage sale um, in Texas. I think for $5. I'll see if we get a couple more people in here. Otherwise, I'm just here to do a live Q&A. You know, people get to know me a little bit. I was trying to go live on my computer and I could not get the thing to go live. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, if you look actually close at this, let me show you here. It looks pretty real. It's a pretty nice picture. Creepy if you get up in the middle of the night. I am enjoying it, Beverly. Still a little nervous. Yes, that is an African gray you hear. I also got 2 parakeets. And my African gray, she talks a lot. So you will hear her. I'm still a little tired because we didn't get home until late last night. I thought that fight was over that my husband was watching on pay-per-view. And it actually didn't get over with till, I want to say, about midnight. I love animals too, Jill. We moved from Texas a couple months ago. We had a small farm where we had horses and chickens and ducks. Hi, Catherine. We had 18 outdoor cats, 8 dogs. We have 4 dogs now. We have 4 dogs, 1 cat, and 3 birds. Yes, I was just talking to Marie, and I will be going to see her on the 5th. I got the pleasure to meet Maria. Maria is an amazing person. Yep. Any questions you guys have? Any video? Anything you want to see for videos? Hi, Lily. Angie, I met Angie. Angie is also amazing. I got to meet Melissa, and she's amazing also. Yeah, I did have 4 horses, and before we moved, we were down to 2 horses. We had a horse named Elsa that kind of bullied the other horses, so we had to find her a home that didn't have horses. It's really hard to see the comments on my phone. Lily, you're going to have to come over here and help me get my video set up on my computer so I can go live on my computer. So how is everybody today? I am in Georgia. Southern Georgia. And yes, Catherine, it is small to see. And thank you, Beverly, for joining us all the way from the UK. Wow, what time is it there? (6:20 p.m.) Okay, we're 1:20 p.m. here. Yeah, we have heat and humidity. It's gross. Yep. So what kind of ideas do you guys have for videos that you would like to see? So Jill, you're in Wisconsin. I'm originally from Minnesota. I moved from Minnesota about 3 years ago. You love paranormal. Okay. Well, I do have a lead on a place here in Georgia. And it's called White's Bridge. It's about hour and 20 minutes away from me. I want to go check that out. And there's also a church with a couple creepy cemeteries that are majorly haunted. So I'm trying to get Marie to come up to go to those with me, because I definitely don't want to do those by myself. And that's in Colquitt, Georgia. But I do love the paranormal, so I just don't know if that's all people want to see is just paranormal, or if they would get bored if I just vlogged, or... But a little about me. I have 4 grown children, ages 28 down to 22. I have 6 biological grandchildren, 2 on the way, 1 in this month and 1 next month. Then I have 3 step-grandchildren. Zoe, come on, yes. Zoe's gonna get obnoxious because she hears me talking. Yes, she does. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna actually shut the door. Okay, Zoe. I'm gonna shut the door. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye.
Hi.
I have a sun porch, and that's where Miss Zoe and Romeo and Juliet hang out. She always wants attention. When I get company, she's all up in my conversations. I actually got that at a garage sale. I was telling everybody. Paid like $5 for it at a sale in Texas. Okay, Brenda. That's good to know. Yes, we have an exciting life here. Having 4 dogs and the 3 birds, and we're pretty adventurous. My husband, he rides motorcycles. I sold my Harley due to I would not be able to hold it up anymore. I have a MS, and over the last couple years, it has progressed. Yeah. I hope we get some people on here to ask lots of questions. One day I'm going to make it to the UK. One day. I think that would be a lot of fun. I also want to go to Australia. And the Philippines. I think I just want to do some traveling. I've never left the United States in my life. Beverly, it's a really good question. I wanted to start vlogging a very long time ago. And a little shy, little nervous. But after hanging around and watching other YouTubers, I got my courage up. And it's something to keep me occupied, I think. I want to share myself and what I do. I've had a lot of strange things happen to me. Well, thank you, Beverly. I've had a lot of strange things happen to me. Like, we just purchased this home here in Georgia. And there's a few spirits here. I won't use my spirit box in my house. But the spirits tend to try to mess with me when I'm sleeping at night. I have an ashtray, small ashtray that lights up. Well, it doesn't light up unless you touch it or move it. Well, one night we were laying in bed and the thing kept going off. So I had to take the batteries out. Well, guess what? Took the batteries out and it still did it. So I put it away for the night. Later on that night, they wouldn't let me sleep. They want to mess with my feet. They want to touch me. They want to play with my hair. They're not bad spirits. By no means, they are not bad spirits. But they do like to mess with you and not let you sleep. And when I go places, I get touched a lot. Like at Marie's house, I saw the tall, thin man. I also seen her shadow people. The tall, thin man kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't think he's dangerous, but it's really creepy. They do want to talk to me, and a lot of times I hear a lot of mumbling. I get to hear a lot of mumbling. I think Marie did say that the mumbling is that they're talking amongst themselves. That's why we're hearing the mumbling when we're at the cemeteries. But I do hear a lot of other things. I've seen, I've heard, and my family, like my cousin, my other cousin, he said that we got this, our gift from our Grandma Mary. Well, I wish I never got the gift. But I guess it doesn't bother me. It really scared me as a child. My mom had to explain to me because I was seeing dead people. They were talking to me, and I was scared. My mom sat me down and had a talk with me and told me I had nothing to worry about. That all they wanted to do was talk to me. And she said, "You got my gift." Well, gee, thanks, Ma. It's creepy as a kid when you got spirits coming to you, talking to you. You know, Brenda, I do set my rules. You know, one of the spirits here is a child, and I can tell by the way they want to play with me. But lately, I've been putting stones under my bed. They don't mess with me now. I did tell them that was my time to sleep, my time to rest. So lately I haven't had no encounters with anybody trying to mess with me while I've been sleeping. Kelly, you totally relate. I don't mind the spirits that I do have right now here. They're not bad. They don't bother me. Yeah, I have things that get moved around on me a lot. Things kind of disappear and end up places I didn't put them. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. But it has happened to me quite a few times. And I think I'm losing my mind because I'll set something down and it'll end up somewhere else. But this picture in back of me, it's in my dining room. And I will get up in the middle of the night to get a drink. And it scares the crap out of me. Stuff moves around all the time on YouTube, Joe. Do you think you're going crazy sometimes? Wow, 3:32 in the morning. Wow. Kelly, what are you doing up so early? Wow. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm losing my mind when stuff is moved. Thank you, Beverly, for being here. That was so awesome to join in. I'm going to try to do more live streams. Would you guys rather see them in the daytime or in the evening? Beverly is actually the one that has chose my channel name. You know, whatever's best for y'all, because I'm pretty open to anything, day or evening. Bye, Beverly. I really got to figure out how to do this live YouTube stuff on my computer, because it's just really weird. It says to copy and paste some encoder in this whatever, and you can't copy and paste because it's got stuff in there, and then when you try to like move it to paste, there's nothing, you can't. I'm going to start videoing my experiences. The thing is, I don't sleep with my phone in my room. I don't sleep with a camera in my room. The reason I don't sleep with a phone in my room, because you hear notifications and idiot people like to call you really late at night or super early in the morning. So I don't sleep with a phone in my room. But I think I am going to start videoing my experiences. You know, the few people that are here, I really think once my channel really gets going better, I think it'll be a lot more fun. But the people that are here from the beginning, thank you so much. It does mean a lot. Okay, so Beverly left, Kelly and Jill, and you know, Brenda, my husband is retired, and you know, he worked for the power company for 36 years right out of high school back in Minnesota. And he's just enjoying life now. He has nothing better to do than watch YouTube, ride his motorcycle, play with his toys in the yard. You know, it's so hard to see these, to see what people are typing. Wow, Jill. Post office. That's awesome. That's really awesome. And you know what, Kel? you can document or not document, the way I feel. If people don't believe me, I don't care. I'm at that point. People may think I'm crazy. I've been told I was crazy, actually. I've been told I was crazy. That didn't happen. You're crazy. Now, we lived in a house back in Minnesota when I first got with my husband. And I kept telling him, there's some bad stuff in this house. Now, his oldest son had played Ouija board plenty of times in there. Well, I was always seeing dark shadows. In the laundry room area, there was like a little cubby area. And I used to see a tall, dark shadow that would stand and watch me when I did my laundry. And I told my husband, I said, there's something really bad in this house. Well, one day he was going up the stairs and he felt the guy walking behind him. And my husband clenched his fist and he goes, if you touch me, I'm going to swing. Well, I'm going to swing on a spirit. But other times too, my cousin had spent the night over our house and our bedroom was downstairs. And I went to bed. My cousin and them were still up upstairs. Well, they had gone into the room the guest room where they were sleeping, and my cousin was yelling downstairs. She kept yelling, Jennifer! And I yelled upstairs, what do you want? And she goes, oh, never mind. Well, the next morning I had come to find out she thought it was me that was walking down the stairs from the bathroom. But no, it wasn't me, because I was sleeping. So she was a little spooked out. Everybody has seen the spirits in that home. Hooey Bluey. My husband was a non-believer until he got with me. Wacko tickle. Well, my husband was a non-believer until he got with me, and he's seen a lot. He's heard a lot. So, hi, Marie. We're talking about non-believers. Yeah, but my husband was a non-believer until he got with me. He's seen and heard a lot in that house. Like, we'd be sitting on the couch, and where that house was built, there was a farm home that had burnt to the ground. And I think 2 or 3 people got burnt up in that. So we'd be sitting on our couch watching TV. All of a sudden, we get this big whiff of something burning. We look at each other and we start walking around the house. And all it was is like right in this little area where we were sitting, where we could smell it, because we walked around the whole house. We thought something was on fire quite a few times. But yeah, they do let you know they're there. They let you know they're around. And it is sad. Yes, Kelly. Especially hearing little children. When you're talking, with the spirits and you hear children come over the spirit box, you feel sad because they were little. In the cemetery over here, I want to say like 1918 or whatever, there was a lot of little kids that died that are buried in that cemetery from like 1914, 1918. A lot of young kids died. And it was really sad to see. I mean, there's a lot of little kids there. But I'm going to make a video over at that cemetery during the day because it's such a beautiful cemetery. Yes, it would, Brenda. Yes, definitely. Jill, he'll believe it one day. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if they just listen to us and be like, well, hey, well, that person sitting there, play with their hair, tap them on their shoulder. I'm pretty cautious, Kelly, on that, but yeah, I do not go to any of the kids' graves when I'm out there. I don't want to talk to little kids. Like last night, we were talking to a guy named Leon, and you could hear a child come over on the spirit box. There was like 3 or 4 spirits at that point that were coming over the spirit box. But also, like, a couple burials down from where that Leon was, there was a child. So it may have been that child. So Maria, everybody was loving my photo back here, my picture that's on the wall. Yes, Jill. It did, yes. And I didn't walk over to see if it was a little girl or a little boy. I didn't walk over and look. It makes me sad to see little kids' graves. You just got the notification, Brenda? Oh, wow. Darn YouTube. Maria, are you still here? I was trying to go live on my computer and I couldn't figure it out. I need help. Maybe when I come down, I'll bring my computer. I don't know what to do. So I just went live on my phone and I'm really having a hard time seeing all the comments on my phone from when I can't find my glasses. I set a reminder, but I couldn't figure it out. Thank you, Kelly. So you got it set to go live in 30 minutes. It's going to go live by itself. What? No way. No. What do you mean I got it set to go live? No way. Okay, how do I get rid of that? Oh, cancel. Oh, boy. Does it still say it? Oh. Maybe I'll just exit out of the whole thing. Yeah. Well, that was weird. Turn on my computer and click the live stream and you'll be able to see the comments better. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just. Huh? Oh, there they are. Okay. Hey, I can see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now what I need to do is turn off the volume. All right. Yes, now I can see comments better. Wow, I didn't know how you guys did that all the time. I'm learning things every day. My lagging? My lagging, y'all? Before Brenda. Oh, let's see. Kelly. Are you talking about the praying? Yes, Kelly. Actually, before I went live, when me and my cousin first pulled up to the cemetery, we did do prayers. Top corner. Okay. Okay, I got it. I do say prayers, and I also have protection with me at all times when I go visit the cemetery. And you know, my camera, when I did my not last night's feed, but when I made my video, on my video, my camera like goes super blurry, and then it never comes back. It's still blurry. I don't know what's going on. I've got to try to figure out what's wrong with my camera. Marie, do you know anything? Maybe is there a spirit in my camera that's making it blurry? But I've even changed lenses, because I have a couple different lenses for my camera. And it's still blurry. I tried to do like video of myself with my camera. It's still blurry. I don't know what to do. I mean, should I take it to a camera shop? Is it something a camera shop, do you think, can take care of? Okay, Marie, I moderated you. Now that I figured that out. The next time I get a new one, I take it looked at. I'm gonna have to take it in, Kelly, because that's like $1,000 camera, and there is no reason it should be blurry the way it is. When I do photos, when I do video, it's not good. It's only a couple years old, and I paid way too much money for it. Marie, I think I figured out the moderator thingy majiggy. If Marie's still here. Yes. Hey, there it is. Yay. I figured it out. But I could only do it on my computer. I couldn't do it from my phone. Y'all, I never wear makeup. Ever, 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 ever. So does anybody else have any more questions, ideas? Or you just want to hang out? Anybody else have any more questions? Or what's my biggest fear? Oh, yeah, okay. What's my biggest fear? Well, my biggest fear going out is being followed by somebody, or it doesn't freak me out to get touched or nothing, but my biggest fear going out ghost hunting, it is scary to think that things can attach to you. That's one of my fears. I don't want to bring bad juju back to my house. Also, like last night, it was just me and my cousin Lily. I never, ever, just the two of us go in the dark to the cemetery. That was a little actually a lot freaky for me. Just because like every noise, I was jumpy, and I don't know. I like to be more in a little bigger group, or at least having like a guy to stand around and look around while we're doing what we're doing. So yeah, I think getting jumped, or because anybody could be lurking in a cemetery. And the cemetery that I go to is open 24 hours. Anybody's welcome to go there. So yeah. Ask away, guys. Ask me questions. Oh, thank you, Jill. What are you going to Joann's for? Do you do crafts? I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2 live streams a week. And I want to try to get at least 1 video a week out. What do you guys think? Or do I need to do more? Marie, what do you think? 1 or 2 live streams a week and a video a week? Or do I need to pump more videos? Do I need to pump a video out every other day? Or what's you guys' take on that? Your grandfather is proud of you. Okay. Yep, because I do love to do crafts. You guys, I love doing crafts. I do birdhouses. I make blinged out bandanas, which you guys probably seen on Marie's live or on her one of her videos that I had gotten her. Yes, good idea, Marie. And I think I'll do that. No, let's see. Kelly Drew said, your grandfather is proud of you. Are you saying my grandfather is proud of me? Or whose grandfather? My grandfather. Well, thank you for delivering that message. My grandfather passed a couple years ago, maybe about a year and a half. And he was a country western singer. He had a band called Jerry and the Country Ramblers. Yeah, he probably is very proud of me. If I could do an investigation anywhere you wanted, where would I go? That's a very good question because there's a lot of places I want to go do investigations. Oh boy, I don't know, Brenda. I've got a lot of places I really want to go. There's some great places in Savannah. There's a lot of places in Florida. There's places in Alabama. There's places all around me that I want to try to go to. All of them. Who's this Isaac Clark? Oh, how do I get rid of that person? Wow, I got a troll already. All right. Wow. All right. Hey, I got my first troll. Yay. Yeah, there's a lot of places I want to go to. Well, thank you, Kelly. Australia is on my bucket list. I don't know if Marie is still with us. Okay. Only you can block him from your channel. You click the button to hide from my channel. Okay. All right. Okay, that's what I did. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, Australia is on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Australia, and I definitely will let you know if I ever go there. You know, moderators can only Comment, they cannot block the person. Yeah. Um, you know, I wanted to go like live like a while ago, but you know what? Actually being live with you guys and talking with you, and you know, your ideas are amazing. Learning about you, you learning about me. I feel a lot more confident now, y'all. Myrtle's Plantation. Where is that, Joe? You know what's really haunted? New Orleans. New Orleans is very haunted. You know, when they had that scarlet fever, yellow fever, whatever, you know, the roads, you know, there's bodies buried underneath those roads. There were so many people that died that they buried them underneath the roads. You know, Kelly, let me know if you ever hear anything from my mother. You know, my mother passed away January 13th of 2010 on my sister's birthday. She had breast cancer. She was 58 years old. She was 58 years old, passed away from breast cancer. Her breast cancer was so aggressive, it took her within 11 months of being diagnosed. Marie also has people that come to her and tell her things. Thank you, Jill. But I'm just gonna go live for another few minutes and call it quits for the day. And like I said, I really appreciate anybody who has been here today, who has joined me. You know, it's always fun to learn about people, you know, their struggles in life. Oh, so sorry, Jill. It's so hard to lose your parent, especially if they were pretty young. But I do thank everybody for who has joined me today on my live, and whoever joined me last night. I had a lot of fun last night. That was my first live video, second time ever using my spirit box. First time I ever been around a spirit box was when I went to see Marie. And you know, it was such an amazing experience. But so many more live streams and videos to come on my channel. And like I said, I do appreciate all that who has been here from the start of my channel. Alaska Axe Murder House, Alaska, Iowa. Wow. You're very welcome, Kelly, and thank you for being here. I also want to say a big thank you to Marie. Marie has been an amazing inspiration for me. She has given me a lot of courage to go live and be on video. You know, I started off as being just a fan for Marie, and she has been so much more to me. She's so amazing, just an amazing person, inside and out. Wow, so sorry, Brenda. You know, it is so hard to lose a mother or a father or a grandparent or a sister or a brother. It's hard. It's so hard. Thank you, Jill. I almost want to cry because all I'm doing is thinking of all my loved ones that have passed. You know, in September was very, 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 very hard for us. Last September, because we had 3 deaths in 5 days. The first one was my uncle. The day after that, my mother-in-law died. 3 days later, my aunt died. So I was grieving 3 times in 5 days. Yeah, it was really bad. I have not lost a sister, but I have lost my mom, lots of aunts, my grandparents. I have one living grandparent. She's 92 years old. She calls me all the time to see how I'm doing. Stupid spell check. You know, I hate that too. Yes, spell check. Awful. Because you're sitting there typing away and you press send and you're like, oh, what? What did I just type? Yeah, spell check sucked, you guys. Really badly. Yep, my 92-year-old grandmother, she goes and plays bingo 2 or 3 times a week. Thank you, Jill. She's starting to slow down a little bit, but that woman will still get up and dance and do the polka. But like I said, she's starting to slow down a little bit. But, you know, I feel for my grandma. She's watched 4 of her children. 4 of her 7 children pass away. She's also watched her husband pass away. So I very much feel for my grandma. Oh no, dying is not that. And you know, Brenda, after my mom passed, I never thought that I'd be afraid to see my mother again. I was on my hands and knees scrubbing my floor in my bathroom, cleaning my bathroom, you know, the toilet and all. Had loads of laundry, you know, in piles, you know, sorted out. All of a sudden I heard, gosh, what a mess. And I look, I dropped my rag, and I'm looking. I couldn't talk. Something was stopping me from speaking. It was like I was frozen. I love to play bingo too, Marie, but I was totally frozen, and by golly, it was my mom standing in the doorway of my bathroom, and I will never forget this day, because I was totally frozen. All that ran was tears, and my mom stood there. As soon as she, like, faded away, I got up and I ran outside, and I was bawling my eyes out, and I told my husband, I said, I don't want to go back in the house by myself. Come in the house with me, please, please. He goes, well, what's going on? I said, my mom just came to me and spoke to me and told me, gosh, what a mess. You know, and that's totally something my mom would say, but my mom didn't look the same. She looked a lot younger. They say that people look younger when they come back. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In this case, my mom was younger. My mom looked like she was in her 20s. Beautiful, too. But, yeah, she didn't look the same when she died. When my mom passed away, the toll from her chemo and everything, you know, she lost all her hair. My mom went from looking in her 50s to looking like she was 90. They go back to their best time they had in her life. You know, that's what I hear too, Kelly, and I think my mom's best times was in her 20s, I believe. My mom comes to me in my dreams. My mom was a party girl. My mom was also a tomboy. Um, she had 6 other siblings. There was 7 of them. And my mom saw one of her brothers, my Uncle Roy, laying on the ground at outside the skating rink. This is what I hear from everybody. She pointed around and said, "Who did this?" And somebody pointed to a guy, and the guy took off running because my mom meant business. Everybody was afraid of my mom. Guys were afraid of my mom. All right. But I got a nice remembrance tattoo of my mother. I just designed it and had it tattooed. Yeah, it was a funny story. And, my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents all tell me this. So, yeah, it is a funny story. And I laughed a lot. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Maybe we should have a big bingo night or something. Wouldn't that be fun? When I get up to my 1,000, which is a long ways away, you guys, I'm going to give away a couple gift cards to Olive Garden or TGI Fridays or, something like that. So we'll see how long it takes to get me to 1,000 followers. I have a long ways to go, though. I have like 165 or 166 followers, which is quite a few, being that I didn't have anything up yet. My first video I posted 5 years ago on this channel, and that was of my dog Sheba that I had. She was rocking my granddaughter to sleep. Did you all see that video? My dog rocking my granddaughter in her swing. You were very intimidating in your younger days. Oh my goodness. I will drive in the United States if it's worth it to me. I mean, Marie, she's like 4 hours away from me. That drive ain't nothing compared to the drives I've done. Yeah, that's the very first video on my channel, actually. I think it's dog rocking baby to sleep. Yeah, that's my dog Sheba was rocking my granddaughter Nevaeh when she was a baby to sleep. I got like 5,000 views in 5 years on that, so. We'll see how long it takes me, So everybody share my my videos, or share my YouTube channel. Let's get it up there and get a couple, $25 gift cards out, and then when I hit my 10,000, that's gonna be real good. That's a long ways to go. Real long ways. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the 10,000, but it's gonna be something special. like I said, that's a long ways to go. To be intimidating, I was surrounded by teenagers. Friends with my daughters. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with the teenage stuff anymore. My kids are grown. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Carmen. Yes, I do too. I always hit the like button before I start watching. Definitely. I don't know what you just did, Brenda. You will and can achieve anything you desire as you deserve it. Just keep up the great work. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Like I said, I'm trying. And maybe I'll get my my video out maybe tonight or tomorrow. But I made an awesome video. I did let Marie hear some of the EVPs that came through for that video, and she was pretty amazed. Thank you, Marie. You don't know how nervous I was. You know how fast I drank my coffee doing it? Oh, my husband's out. Oh, and here's Raina. Come on, Raina. You want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. Say hi. Oh, no. Say hi. Look, right here. Look, say hi. Say hi to everyone. You say hi? Okay. That's one of my dogs, my Min Pin. Her name is Raina. She's curious. Where's China? Oh. Yeah, I have 4 dogs. I have my Min Pin Raina. I have a teacup Chihuahua named Chanita. I have a German Rottweiler. Her name is Cleo. She just turned 1 on the 9th. And I have Sienna, which is a Shepherd Lab mix. And she's 2.5. And the Min Pin's the boss of them all. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. Can you let Cleo out, babe? Yeah. She can come say hi to everybody. And China. Oh, Cleo will just come right over here. Marie said, hi, hubby. Hey. He said, hey. He just got up from his nap. He calls it his old man nap. So Cleo is going to come and say hi. Come here, Cleo. Come say hi to everybody. You know, I like, oh, here, come here. Sierra would like to say hello to everybody. This is Sierra. Sierra would like to say hi to everybody. But Sierra's not very nice. She acts like she wants to be nice to you, but she's not very nice. And Miss Zoe, my African gay, I felt so bad because of our move. She really plucked herself really bad, but her feathers are growing back now. She plucked her whole chest and one of her wings. It was really bad. That's that move was really bad on her. She spent a lot of time in the car. It was awful. So does anybody else have any animals? Animal lovers? I know Marie has a dog and some kitties. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Brenda. And as soon as hubby gets back in, Kelly, I will tell him hello from Aussie land. Yes, gotta love the fur babies. I was telling them all the animals I had on my farm back in Texas. I do miss them all, but you know, I like not having all the extra work of the farm. You know, it was a lot of work. Oh, here comes Cleo. All right, now you guys can meet Cleo. Come on, Clee. Come here, Tina. Tina. Oh, Tina went on the couch. Come here, Cleo. Okay. Ready, guys? This is Cleo. Come on, Cleo. Cleo. Come up here. Oh, say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Yes, this is my big fur baby. This is Cleo, guys. She's big. Okay, come here, Tina. And this is Janita. She looks like a little Dalmatian. Say hi, Tina. Say hi, Tina. All right, there you go, Tina. Okay, so you guys got to meet a few of my fur babies. Yes, Cleo stands, when she stands up, she can put her paws over my shoulders when I'm standing. That's how tall she is. She's 120 some pounds. Well, almost 120 pounds. She's a big girl. Oh, and babe, Kelly said good morning from Aussie land to you. She lives in Australia. Okay, Cleo, you can go over there now. Go with Dad. Now she wants to. Now she wants to be on camera a lot. I have two of them that are staring at me. I have Raina on this side and Cleo on this side. I think they all like saying hi to you guys. You know, I walk down my dark streets here. I live in the city now. I walk down my dark streets with my dog Cleo here. I don't worry at all. I don't worry at all. Somebody started walking behind us and Cleo turned around, gave a growl, and that person went away on the other side. So I don't worry. She's a good girl. She's a good watchdog. But does anybody have any more questions? Want to get to know anything else about me? Otherwise, I'm going to call it a day here. A carpet snake? What is that? What's a carpet snake? She is a perfect bodyguard, Carmen. Oh, look at my husband. Yes, I want dinner. Oh my goodness. It's not dinner time. Look, my husband pops on and says, I want dinner. A python. You know, I always wanted to get like an albino python, and nope. Who is the person on the tattoo? Okay. This is me. This is my daughter and my first grandbaby. Love you, Marie. Thank you for being here. And I'm not fond of snakes neither. Oh, no. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Be looking out for some more lives. Be looking out for my video. Might be tonight, maybe tomorrow. Like I said, I do have an awesome video coming out. It's my first video, so let me know how I did. It was my first time using my spirit box. So, it was a lot of fun doing it. But, yes. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Move it. Cleo, stop. Call Cleo, baby.
Cleo, come here.
I gotta put my husband as a monitor. There we go. You got a wrench, baby. Yes, I do love you all. I love all my fans, people that are supporting. You're going to attempt it. You have to let me know how that is. And I got to tell you something, Marie. You know that saying that's on your wall in your bedroom? I wrote that on a poster board, you know, dry erase board, 4 years ago to my husband before he went to work. Wrote that same saying. I'll have to send, I still got it written on there. It's from 4 years ago. Well, 3 years ago. Yeah, I'll send it to you what it looks like on there. It's kind of starting to wear off. But that was my favorite saying. Thank you, Brenda. And thank you all for being here. I'm glad you guys got to get to know me a little. I got to get to know you. Got some ideas. So, thank you guys. I love you. Mwah. Thank you. Cleo says bye-bye. Say bye, Cleo. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Ask. What, Kelly? The time here is 2:31 p.m. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you guys are. They've all seen it. I had to go live on my phone. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.